Hey, what's going on, y'all? Get in here. So look, I ain't had no intention on coming back, but I seen something on y'all friend Angela Oakley, that is. And we're going to get into it. Angela is trying to backpedal, and we're not going to let her. Oh, Peanut say my hair look good. What? What? I ain't put no heat in it yet. I'm going to put some heat in it. Thank you, Peanut. But yeah, so we got to get into it. And like I say, she wants to backpedal. She has every intention on backpedaling. And I'm not going to let her. So I'm going to, I'm going to greet everybody. We're going to, take care of housekeeping and all that good stuff. But after we take care of that, we're going to listen to what she had to say. And then we're going to go back and we're going to hear that 15-minute conversation. We're going to hear that 15-minute conversation. And we're going to hear that 15-minute conversation because once you hear what she said and then we refresh our memory with that 15-minute conversation, then what she said is going to sound so much more ridiculous, so much more shameless. I'm ashamed of her. I'm truly ashamed of Angela. I am. Let me make sure we got all our folks off of Instagram. Let's make sure we got everybody real quick. Let me start greeting folks while the Instagram people pop in and find out that we are live on YouTube. Linnell Siler, hey sis, thank you for being number one. Miss Gardner, hey girl. What? Today's your birthday? B, hold on. I'm gonna get you Miss Gardner's Cash App because we need a birthday message for our sis. Happy birthday, girl. Magaline Lamar is number 2. Hey sis, Bianca the Beautiful is in the chat on a Saturday night. She got to watch the Manny Pacquiao fight. The strongest Filipino on the planet. Shout out to Mr. Pacquiao, Pac-Man. All right, happy to be happy. We happy you number 4 today, girl. Priscilla Clemens is number 5. Aries Diva is in the house. Susan Bibbs, hey girl, how you been doing? It's good to see you. Who else we got up in here? Miss Nisi is number 11. Belize and JB is 14. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being number 14, DS. She is here to be amazing and run that reflection corner, even though she's staying there a whole lot herself. Susan, thank you for being like number 7, sis. I appreciate you. Who else we got? We got Makeup Addict. How you doing? Make sure you hit that like button. Cent 58 is number 17, and I appreciate it. All right. Deborah Randall is here, so Housewives Talk is legal. Hey, Zelene, we over on YouTube, girl. Come on in. Angela backpedaling. Come on in. Deborah Randall is number 18. My girl Mo is here. Thank you for being 18. Carrie Clark is 22. Catherine Bennett is 23. Lord, she said, Angie, girl, give us peace. No, I told y'all, we're going to see it through to the end because she should have never did this. Brianna King, thank you for being number 24. Thank you. All right, Too Adorable is 25. Good to see you. Who else we got up in here? I don't want to miss nobody. Tamika Graham is 27, and I thank you. DT is in the house. Thank you for being number 26. You so crazy. He be calling this lady Nixon, like Richard Nixon, like Tricky Dick. I'm so mad, but I'm laughing at the same time. DT is crazy. Hey, the Vanilla One, how you doing, sis? I'm glad you caught alive. I know you don't get to pop in often, but it's good to see you. Hey, boo, we live on YouTube. Come on over. Peanut is number 33, and I'm glad about it. Sharon Middleton is 29, and I appreciate you, sis. She be calling Angela the off-the-wall nose. Yvette, our Birmingham beauty, all the way from the UK, is in the house. How you doing, girl? Hey, Yanni. How you doing, boo? Make sure you hit that like button. Vet, thank you for being 35. Blessed woman of God. Good to see you. Y'all come on in. Hit the like button for me, please. And thank you. Is that X? Hey, X. How you doing? So good to see you. I'm always happy when you make it in. I know it's not easy because I just, I just come in at any given time. It can just happen at any time. DH is 37. How you doing? And so is Cheryl, Miss Liberian Kind Pepper. Good to see you, sis. Glad you made it in. Glad you made it in. Who else we got? Sharon A. Hey now. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's number 37. So glad to see you. Hold on. Amanda K 43. Y'all sliding on in. Okay. So yeah. Sandra Dean, how you doing? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Oh, Shashi. Hey girl. Thank you for being number 44. You and Lady Blue, thank you for being 46. So look, we in here because Angela has tried to like do a soft back pedal. When she went on Carlos King, it was a big splash when she told a lie. And now that she backpedaling, she trying to do it as quietly as possible. And I don't think that's appropriate. So we're going to talk about it right here, okay? So if y'all are on Instagram, come on over to YouTube because we about to get into this, okay? Bye. I just didn't want to leave nobody behind. No child left behind, no sisters either. So, listen. This is what we up against. She was on, looked like some kind of like last minute. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Does Claudia Jordan now have another podcast that she's doing outside of Flop Soul and Carlos King and that dude? Because I'm like, this look real thrown together. This don't look like a lot of time or effort or anything went into it. But she sat down with Claudia Jordan and some lady named Erica something other. I ain't never heard of this podcast. I don't know. Y'all know I don't like Claudia, so I don't know her business. So that's why I'm asking y'all. Is that something that she been doing? Is that something she been doing? Because, I would like to know. Vet, you say you heard something about it. I don't know about it. I'm being honest with you. I don't know nothing about it. Yep, y'all. Oh, your engagement button. Please hit the circle with the heart emoji and send up bubbles. I'd appreciate it. Hit your like button. Put your like number in the chat. Please and thank you. If y'all have to cuss, please misspell your cuss words if you don't mind. See, I'm not sure. I never heard of it either. Right. And I'm getting mixed responses. So I'm just like, so some people heard of it. Some people haven't. Okay, Lady Blue says it's a weekly podcast. Well, what day of the week do it come on? Because this is something she just recently did. So it's giving me, this is why we ain't heard nothing from Alex, because she did a little something and probably was just enough so she could tell him, see, I took it back, but not really. Yeah, she went over there because see, Claudia had been sitting up with Carlos taking up for her and pretending like, oh, she could just sympathize and oh, she really didn't mean it. And oh, she really probably thought that it was, she ain't probably thought a cotton picking thing. Not a confound thing. I heard another YouTuber that was trying to cover for her and hype her up earlier. They done got embarrassed because this heifer been caught lying. Now they talking about, well, I didn't really go over to TikTok to hear the videos to see what the other person said. No, what it is you probably did see it and you're gonna pretend you didn't because you don't want to have to address the truth. Not when they coming with facts. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Hold on, I gotta get a delivery. Hold on. I'm coming right back. I'm back. All right. I just didn't want my stuff left outside the door. Y'all know how that is. I don't think nobody would bother my things, but it's just better safe than sorry, right? So I don't know. I seen that little clip with Claudia going around on Instagram, but I didn't know where it came from. Well, don't worry, we finna get into it tonight. My enjoyer. Ooh, what a pretty lady. Hi, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's like number 51. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so we're going to listen to this, and then we're going to go back, and we're going to listen to that 15-minute conversation again. But yeah, a lot of them been capping and faking and fronting and pretending like the evidence is not out there that this lady lied through her teeth. And I'm honestly ashamed of her. I am ashamed of her. I can't stand Claudia either. I can't. I don't like her with her colorist self. No wonder she like Angela. Angela sat up there and called Shamia Flavor Flav. You know, that's right up Claudia's alley. When she said them black folks was out there, you couldn't see nothing but eyes and teeth. Mm-hmm. Blessed woman of God said, I don't like colorist Claudia. She has several flop shows that won't last. Y'all know she got that firing demon, you know, that termination demon. Everything she touched is getting fired and terminated. She need deliverance. Let me real quick make sure we got the other video queued up, because I don't want this to take all night. I don't. Yeah, I don't want this to take all night. It ain't about to take all night. I can tell you that. But yeah, she had quite a few bloggers in her pocket. She done promised them. She either promised them people exclusives or she greased their palm a little bit, because the way they was lying and going on for her, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And I was very happy to know that there was some people left with a little bit of integrity. Just a little bit. You know, it don't take much to impress me. Just a little bit. So, hold on. Let me get this birthday message straight. First of all, Mo sent me a cash app. Thank you, sis. Let me send a heart back. Okay. And let me find our good sis's cash app, because we have got to celebrate her birthday. We got to. Oh, I got it. Hold on. B, I'm gonna send it to you. Please do the birthday message for me real quick for Miss Gardner, because we gotta celebrate her birthday. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is important, so we just gotta hold up till I get it. I apologize, but I ain't sorry. I'm not really sorry. I'm telling you. I'm being honest. I'm not really sorry, because birthdays are important, and if I got your cash app, we celebrating that birthday, okay? It's a big deal to me. DT, thank you for the super chat. Lord, he called that woman Claudia Jordan. Ooh. DT, what are we going to do about you? What are we going to do? What did I do? All right. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. DT, that's my first support of the whole day. B, yep, I sent it. Shabelle, thank you for being like number 60. We got everything queued up, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for giving me a chance to get that over to Bianca, our head archangel, who keeps the chat safe. As always, y'all make sure that you Vita Worship here. Hey Vita, thank you for being number 55. And hello to Sinclair Baptiste. Okay. How you doing this evening? Happy Saturday. But yeah, we got to get that thing straight. So I sure appreciate it. Oh my Lord. Vita, what did you put in chat? Lord, y'all, is Vita all right? Hey, Jesus. Vita talk about haha. Girl, look, you scared me a little bit there. I'm gonna help you remove that. I'm gonna just help you remove it. Because I know that ain't what you meant to put there. Okay. I'm just waiting on B to put the message up and we're gonna pin it. So y'all, let's without further ado, let's get into Angela's statement about this foolishness that she done pulled. Let's get into that. I got my scarf on because I'm a little chilly. But yeah, y'all show love to our moderators. Respect them. Let them help you. Please, real quick reminder. Everybody got different favorites. Somebody else's favorite ain't yours and vice versa. No arguing, bickering, name calling, or disrespect of any kind will be tolerated in my chat. Please be kind to your moderators. Please be kind to your hosts. If you got a cuss, misspell it. And feel free to be as crazy as you want to. We crack us all kind of jokes. And, the real crazy ones might end up with a 17-second violation, but it's okay. Somebody will bond you out. Hey, SFF, thank you for being like number 60. Okay. So, yep, she did say tanning was a waste of light skin, like it's some kind of commodity. All right. Happy birthday to our girl, Miss Gardner. Y'all know this is a tradition over here on the porch. Okay, we celebrate birthdays, so you ain't got to be rich, but make sure that you show love with your tools and fuse. That is our version of pinning that good dollar on the front of your blouse on your birthday. We love you, girl. Happy birthday. We appreciate you, and God bless you. Okay. All right. DT said if you get thrown in a reflection corner for 12 seconds, that he will always bail you out because he crazy too. Okay, so you can always get bailed out. Don't feel bad. Ain't that some ignorant stuff to say? But that's the kind of stuff she said. She was on live or did some kind of video where she went in a candy store and they was looking at flavors and stuff, and she was like, I know y'all like watermelon. Listen, I can't do her. I can't do her. It's Claudia make me want to just put on a pair of work boots and stomp on them bad feet of hers. I can't do her. I can't tolerate her. I can't tolerate her. I'm telling you the truth. I can't. But let's get into this. I'm sorry we got to do this, but what else can we do?
Giving receipts of Phaedra, and you brought a binder. I love a good prop. In a perfect world, what do you want her to say?
You know what? I don't even think I wanted her to say anything. I just wanted to be, heard, and I wanted my points to be made. And I don't think, I was wrong in that, because the same information that was given to her was the same information. The same person gave me information. Mm-hmm. So it's like, so you believe him, I shouldn't believe him. Now we're flipping it. So now let's believe him again. Like, it's just too much. And I just kind of felt like my points will be made. But it's kind of like man against the machine. It's just, let me just take a step back and reassess this, because the way I approached this entire situation, was, I wouldn't say a rookie mistake. It was.
What do you think about people that say, I'm sorry, Erica, that are trying to accuse you of making the whole thing, like that you orchestrated it, that it wasn't Phaedra? What do you have to say to them?
You know what? The same person who's saying that is the same person who told Phaedra it was her on TV. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay. And the fact of the matter is, I adore my husband. Like, even sometimes when I shouldn't, right? When he's getting on my nerves, like, I love my husband. So I would never put him in a situation where he can, self-destruct. Charles will, crash out. And I wouldn't set him up to crash out on national television. And I wouldn't do anything that would hurt my children, my family. And I didn't feel like I had to do anything for a scene. I mean, all throughout the episodes, I was just being my authentic self. Mm-hmm. And it naturally became, situations. I don't know how to produce. I don't know how to, put a wig on for the most part. So for them to say that, hey, you tried to produce a scene, I'm like, I'm not that good. Like, y'all give me too much credit, and I'm definitely not gonna throw my husband in the fire to do what he's known to do on national. No.
Well, of course, everyone.
So,
situation.
Of course, everyone's talking about now.
So y'all heard this line hooker, right? Don't worry, we'll play it again. Y'all heard this line hooker, right? I'm tired. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm sick of Angela. I'm disgusted by Angela. I am embarrassed of Angela. Evie say authentic with that inauthentic nose, right? And with them inauthentic lies. Y'all know. Don't y'all make me refer to myself, because I told y'all all the way back from, what was that, episode 2, that this lady has been lying. I kept telling y'all this, and everybody was like, and now, where are we? Type it in the chat. Where did Angela take us? Put it in the chat. Amanda K say out of the comment under the post, and basically says she put him in a position where he could have gone off. Angela is lame as hell. DS say Angela has to know she's as stupid as she looked. Could y'all not see it on her face? She was not comfortable or confident. When she sat up there with Carlos King, she had a face full of makeup, looking like a whole dodo bird, just as bold as brass, telling them lies. She knew she was lying when she said it. Angela has to know she looks stupid. She has to know she looks stupid. Amanda K say, I was in a comment of that clip and said that she did put Charles in a sticky situation. She did. She did. Now I'm going to tell you what I believe, and then we're going to go listen to that 15-minute call real quick. We're going to run through it. We ain't going to do like we did the first time because we took notes. And I don't know if y'all could tell, but I was taking notes while that line hooker was talking, because we about to tear every lie she told all the way down. No, she ain't take us down memory lane, Vita. That heifer took us down to the June bug. That's where she took us. I kept trying to warn y'all about her, and y'all wouldn't listen. And then Angela done took us down to the goddamn June bug. Now she dropping the track list for her blues album. Let me get the tracks, because track number 1 is down to the June bug. Track number 2 is She Got Hands, because she's still not addressing that lie. Track number 3 is The Rooms I Be In. Track number 4 is the Junebug remix, where Junebug was a woman. We got track number 5, Phaedra, Please Don't Take My Man. And now track number 6, It Ain't What It Looked Like. Let's add number 6 to it. It ain't what it looked like. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. Y'all can have her. I don't like none of these women, but she making it to the top of my I don't like you list. It ain't what it looked like. We was gonna work with her when she just had a single. Now this heifer got a whole album, whole blues album, down to the June bug. Oh shoot. DS say track number 7, The Lies I Tell. I'm adding it. Track number 7, The Lies I Tell. I'm gonna make a album cover like they used to do. All y'all that was churning in the 70s and 80s, remember when they would have the commercials that would come on for the album, and they would play clips of the songs in between, and like, you know, it would fade in and out of pictures. Yeah, we need one of them for her. Number 7 is The Lies I Tell. Yeah, because it ain't what it looked like. That's gonna be a smash hit. That's gonna be a smash hit. You say you used to study album covers. Some of us used to break up our reefer on album covers. Don't act like I'm the only one. Don't act like I'm the only one. If you used to break up your reefer on the album covers, put a 1 in the chat. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if it's churning in here or grown ladies in here. If you ever broke up your reefer on an album cover, put a 1 in the chat. Let me put mine. I remember. Okay, so let's get on into this 15-minute phone call, because I'm gonna stop it when we get to the place where the lie is. Because she say the same person brought her the information is the same person brought Phaedra the information. You would got there a lot. Because you got that from Marcus. So you say only to turn around and prove Alex is the one that told me go and warn Phaedra. Marcus did not go warn Phaedra. It was got darn Alex that told. 758 say she still do. I don't know reefer. I don't smoke no reefer. But I understand, girl. I understand. Yeah, you my kind of girl. All right. Okay. Auntie, we talk about I'll only confess to Jesus. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Miss Lisa said, I never smoked, but I know people have. I know that's right. Vita talking about she still do. I'm scared of y'all. Wait a minute. Sharon Middleton say the Bob Marley live album, Richard Pryor live at the Sunset Strip and the Dolomite. Yep. It's good to know some girls from my generation is up in here. Okay. All right. So let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Lord Hammer, I can't believe this lying heifer. Same person that told me, gave me information, gave her information. That man ain't gave you no information. You went to that reunion, ain't had no information at all. Might have had information, but you ain't had no information. Y'all think she had some inflammation? She could have, huh? But she sure ain't had no information. And this is, listen, fair use on all this, but we're going to listen at this again. Now that she playing in our face, talking about he just gave her information, because we didn't hear him give her nothing. We heard her tell him what she needed him to say. Turn your sound up, ladies.
Hello. Hi, Marcus. Got a cold. Hey, Angela. How are you? So, Marcus, you know they want whiskey. So, you have to give me something, but I still want you to be safe. But you still have to give me something. I'm just, it's a lot right now with my family. They're not very happy, Angela. And I don't know, like. Did you tell her? They were just, no. Did someone tell her? Yeah. I don't know. Not from me. Okay. But I don't know. They're all confused as to where y'all's beef is at. I never knew. I just met her. I don't know anything about her. I had no beef with her. I don't even know who she is. You know what I mean? So, I truly didn't know either. I was like, I didn't know if you met her in the past or I didn't know. So how are you guys related?
Hey guys, can you believe that Amazon made? Now they know they're wrong for that in the middle of some gossip. Here they go.
We're not related. My family went to school with her. Oh, do you know Nene and all them? Nene is my third cousin. Oh, but does she claim you? Does she claim you? I've only met Nene 3 times. Once at a cookout, and she did not say hello to me, so I don't know. Yeah, so she doesn't claim anybody. Right, exactly. So, it's, Athens is a small town, girl. I know. And I'm sure you know, it's a very small town. And, everybody kind of knows everybody there. And everybody, too, also kind of protects everybody there. I get it. So I want you to still be in good graces with your family, but I still have to protect myself, and I want you to be protected. But I didn't lie on you, but you lied on me. So you have to just make it right.
And I did. And I want you to understand, I truly meant that apology I gave you the other day. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even eat for like 24 hours, Angela. I felt disgusted that happened. Mm-hmm. And
so what was it like? Was it a phone call like, hey, I need you to meet me here? Because how did it come about? And I know at the table you said, well, you know how this goes. I truly don't. I don't know how this works. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, they done threw you in it, girl, because you're new to the reality world, you know, and I have done reality TV before, and I know how dark it can get. Mm. And I know that people are always looking for the next thing. You know how that is. They're like, how can I get this? Or how can I secure this next season? Or how can we parlay this into a brand deal? I don't know. You know, all these things. Mm-hmm. Clearly, I didn't last well because I only did one season of reality TV, girl. So
I know, but
no, you know, anybody that's done this before, the biggest thing they never want to give you is any receipts that you can use against them, right? Mm-hmm. So there was nothing that I can show you physically as far as like a text or a phone call or anything, mm-hmm. because all this is done in person. Mm. Like I don't know if, and I'm saying this between you and I hope you mm-hmm. take what I'm saying as truthfully as possible, is that the other day when we met, I did truly feel a lot of disregard for what happened and what was said, because, you know, marriages have their own complications, and to throw something like that in there, it just makes it more difficult.
Yeah, it is a lot.
And at your expense, you're right. And so I don't know if there's something that I hate to say put together or make something fake, but
put together or make something fake. I want y'all to listen. Fair use, fair use. She keep trying to get him to say he related to this lady. You got to give me something. Hey, Wicked. And, I don't want to say hey, Anna, I got to put something together, make something fake. Hey, sweet beloved. It's like, come on, man. Come on. What information did he give you, Angela? You went to the reunion with a snapshot or a screenshot of somebody's Facebook profile. What information did he give you? Because we just heard you say that the same person gave you information. No, ma'am, because we saw receipts of what was given to Phaedra. Now, if you want, we can go back and show what was given to Phaedra. You came up there with screenshots from people's Facebook profiles, ma'am. Because this boy, he ain't give you nothing. And y'all about to hear him try to tell her it was production. And she insists that it was Phaedra. So he wasn't telling you that. You were insisting. Anna, thank you for the super chat, girl. I haven't watched it lately, so I'm a little confused. Isn't Charles a cheater? That's what the people say. I don't know. I don't watch that woman husband now. What is Angela trying to prove? That he never cheated on her? Yes, girl. She's trying to prove that he didn't cheat. It's all a lie that Phaedra made up to make her look bad and steal her husband. Only to find out that the man did it on his own. And once she got a hold to him, she made him say it was Phaedra. And she blackmailed him with exposing that he had a SEX offense charge. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. So I'm glad you made it back. Now I'm going to set it back to talking because I want y'all to hear him explicitly try to explain to her that it was production. And she's going to say, oh, it was Phaedra. It was Phaedra. And he's like, no, but I'm telling you the stuff that you got couldn't have came from nobody but that woman that worked for NBC Universal. And she still wouldn't take it. She was like, oh no, so they gave it to her to give to me, not knowing that she was the one that went to you in the first place. The man is not saying none of this. Y'all gonna hear him try to tell her the truth, and Angela gonna make it be Phaedra anyway. Angela's a liar. And then now she done got her behind up there with old Clawfoot Jordan with her handsome self, talking about it was a rookie mistake, man against the machine. The same person gave me info, gave her info. I begs to differ. because Alex Hines gave her good info. We saw screenshots, we saw attempts to contact her, and we saw the picture of the email he sent with the attachments with him offering to airdrop the recording of the call because it was too large of a file to be attached to the email. This how Angela got us down to the June bug. This how it happened. Let's let them finish, child.
You want something that legitimizes what we're both saying.
Okay, I agree.
Listen, he said you want something that legitimizes what we both saying. So we saying something, it ain't legit, but we need something to legitimize it. Angela's disgusting. I can't.
So what is, okay, so I guess it could be who do you know that she knows? And then that, because
you see that, I guess it could be who do you know that she knows. That was her idea. That this is the best we can come up with. Find somebody that you know that she knows. She trying to find 2 and 3 degrees of separation because his people from that town. He wasn't even raised there. Listen at her.
They want to know more about you, and I'm not willing to do that. I am not willing to do that. And I am not willing to do that. No.
Please don't.
I do not want to do that. It just needs to be, it needs to make sense. It needs to be, who do you know that she knows that I can say that, you know them, or I don't know, but I really need to get it home and you're still safe. And I know Phaedra is probably looking out for you too, but she couldn't have been, she's the one, and I'll text you the picture, who told me your name and where you worked.
Listen at her. She the one putting Phaedra's name in it. We don't hear that man talking about Phaedra at all. Listen now.
So that's why it's like,
she's the one that told you?
Yeah, I'll send you the picture when she called me.
But you know what's, and this is why too, I also say this, and this is between you and I, Angela, is you want to protect yourself in this space based on what you know, because I have been down the road before where people in your circle, as far as the producers and people like that, are going to tell you what you want to hear in the moment, and not always have the best interest of you. The producers and people like that are going to tell you what you want to hear in the moment, and not always have the best interest of you. There are people in your circle, as far as the producers and people like that, are going to tell you what you want.
I ran it back like 3-4 times because I wanted y'all to hear what he's trying to tell her. She told him, oh, I know it's Phaedra because she told me this and that. He laughed at her. He giggled at her and said, listen, you want to protect yourself with what you actually know. He said, because, people in your circle like the producers, he's telling you. He ran up on you in the beginning. The minute he did that, production got excited. We got action. And they approached him. And you sitting up here, this boy telling you it's production, and she not listening. She ain't listening because she wanted it to be Phaedra.
Want to hear in the moment, and not always have the best interest of you, because they're also looking out for their backs too,
right?
Yeah. And I only say that because when we left that event on Tuesday, I had a 20-ish minute conversation with, I think she's the EP. I can't remember her name. Hispanic girl.
Hispanic? Oh, okay.
Maybe she's white, but she looked kind of Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
So he's trying to tell her the truth. And if you ask me, he was trying to save her from the humiliation that she's going through right now. She just would not listen, y'all.
She's not Hispanic?
I don't know who you're talking. I'm trying to see. She's not, the EP is not Hispanic. You met everybody who was at that scene.
She was sitting out there with the girl who had a baby there.
Who had a baby? Oh my gosh. Okay.
It was one of the producers, girl. She had a baby.
No, I didn't see anybody with a baby at the event.
I swear I'm like, they weren't inside. They were outside after I left.
Okay, and so what happened? What did she tell you?
But we talked for like a hot minute about a lot of things. And so I feel like it's very interesting that certain details got back to you and they're saying, oh, this came from Phaedra.
No, Phaedra called me.
No, I know.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I feel like they gave that information to Phaedra who gave it to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see how you got to that point. I definitely can see that. So we're on the same page.
I honestly, I know so, because there are certain things that Phaedra doesn't know about me that
right.
that have been very random that she told you that.
Yeah.
And and I know for a fact that I had a conversation with this person there who told them that.
So this young man, while he did do something absolutely horrible by running up to this married woman about her husband, he's trying to be as forthcoming as possible. This man done told her, listen, I don't care who you got it from. If Phaedra was the one that called you, it had to come from production, because when I told that lady stuff, it was very specific stuff that I told her that came back through you. So I know where it came from. See, that's what happens when you know you only said certain things to certain people. Right, DH, he was trying to school her, but she was so busy trying to be nasty and trying to hurt Phaedra. Just like we heard Marcus say that Drew told him that they you know, why should they have to share the show with Phaedra? What she just came back and blah blah blah, and why should they have to share it with Phaedra? Like, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all not funny. You're not interesting. Like, this whole season, the only people that pretended to be entertained by Angela and Drew were people who were thinking that Drew was somehow sticking it to Portia and Angela was somehow sticking it to Portia. Like, other than that, y'all know good and well them women was boring as half-cooked grits. Simple and plain. He tried his best to tell her. He tried his best to tell that lady the truth. She wouldn't hear it. She would not hear it. Let him go on and finish.
Understood. But yeah, so they used Phaedra to tell it to me, but unbeknownst to anybody, she was the one.
That was unbeknownst. The hell can't even talk. The word is unbeknownst. She said nouns.
And I know for a fact that I had a conversation with this person there who told them that. So.
Understood. But yeah, so they used Phaedra to tell it to me, but unbeknownst to anybody,
she
she
said
was
unbeknownst
the one
again. It wasn't an accident. She's just ignorant.
So is it like hey, meet me here, this is what I need you to do? Have you done this before?
Have I done this before for like people?
Like housewife? Yeah, is this what you do?
No, girl. I got a whole career. I'm like you. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own real estate business. I have my own marketing company. Like, I am like legit.
So you are a marketing expert. Tell me how to fix this. How do I fix this? And it needs to be authentic, but you have to do it in a way that you're still protected and I am protected.
Well, I'm going to tell you first off, and this is true key. You just gotta read me down the filth like you read me down the filth the other day, girl.
So he's trying to tell her, like, okay, go ahead and throw me on the fire. Yeah, unbeknownst, because that's how I'm gonna spell it. Unbeknownst. Lord DS said unbeknownst to Angela, she should have kept her muzzle on. I agree. And he's like, just read me down. That's all you gotta do. Have a seat, read me down. Like, why try to go through all this rigmarole to set somebody up to lie on somebody when the person who approached you out of pocket is telling you, I just show up where you could, show out on me and read me down. Instead of her doing that, what did she do? That heifer took us down to the June bug. This young man is trying to save her from herself, and she would not listen. And you could tell he was trying to be careful how he said it to her because she was still blackmailing him.
No, but it doesn't make sense. You're not my problem anymore. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I'm not your problem, but I'm the one that presented the problem to the table. Mm-hmm. So you can still read me, but also be like, I know you were a scapegoat. Does that make sense?
Okay, so, and are you willing to point the finger?
I really could not say any names, Angela. That to me is putting a wedge in between me and like everything else. But I can definitely give you the breadcrumbs. You're not like you already knew, girl. You said you have 5,000.
I knew it, but what are the bread? You gotta understand the editors want to
see.
They don't want to protect
the editors. They don't want to protect me. They want to protect her. We're gonna stop right there because I can't listen to her plot and plan no lies no more. I can't take too much more of that. I'm for real. I can't take too much more of that. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. I was gonna go back and re-show what Alex actually gave Phaedra, but at this point, there's no point. This man gave you nothing. So you showed up at the reunion with some screenshots of some Facebook profiles. Alex gave Phaedra all the evidence, all the proof that they did not know her, all the proof of him saying, why did you change the story? You know you saw her husband. All the proof that he tried to contact you when he felt like production was trying to set you up to take your marriage down and you not paying attention. He showed proof that he emailed Phaedra, that he tried to find Phaedra on social media and finally got in touch with her and got her email address. And we have like dates, times on his text messages and everything. So Phaedra got detailed information on you. Detailed information on you. And that boy, what you got from him was him trying to tell you that it was production. And no matter how many times you reiterated, he kept telling you it was production. You simply would not listen. You wanted it to be Phaedra because in your brain, you felt like you were going to take a check from somebody. You sat down and decided you were going to take her job, take her check. See, you got gassed up and hyped up. I know Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie. Yeah, Phaedra called her brother and he was like, I don't know, Kim, whoever. And they talking about you on here. She your friend on Facebook. You know how many people you be friends with on Facebook? You don't know them goddamn people. But anywho, like I say, you ended up with screenshots of Facebook profiles because this boy was really trying to tell you the truth. While I do not like what he did, I don't believe in nobody getting in nobody marriage until I don't care if you saw her husband butt naked doing the funky Watusi at Waffle House at 2 a.m. with a crack hole. Keep your mouth shut. I don't get in people's marriages. But let me tell you something else about this. I don't care who tell Angela. She's a donkey. Andy Cohen was sitting up there looking at her crazy because you can think if you want to that Phaedra didn't make sure that Andy Cohen had a copy of all your mess. They let you make a fool out of yourself. You up there jumping up and down the rooms. I mean, they don't know you. You look like an idiot. You look like an idiot. Andy done seen all that stuff. Everything Phaedra got, Andy done seen it. Andy has seen the screenshots. Andy has heard the phone calls. Andy has seen the emails. While you sit up there and double down and keep going. Talking about, well, she's trying to secure a spot for Andy to say that her spot is secure. And you talking about, I don't think so, to one of the executives. Big dummy. That's why you were sitting up there next to Claudia telling them stupid lies, backpedaling. And you're not even woman enough to just say, yeah, I lied on her. Bad enough you did it. But the fact that you ain't even woman enough to say, you know what, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that to her. I didn't like her. I felt like she ain't like me, so that's why I did it. Or better still, tell us who told you to try to get Phaedra out of her job. And I think furthermore, Angela and Drew got hyped up by the fact that Britt Edie managed to provoke Kenya into getting herself fired, that they wanted to feel like, oh, and we got Phaedra out too. And that's why I say I feel like Kenya was behind it, because it's like, well, if I got fired, let me see if I can get Phaedra fired. Because this right here got Kenya fingerprints all over it. Bad writing, bad acting, poorly thought out. Kenya's in the background. That's why Drew and Angela was going so, because Kenya's in the background calling plays. Kenya couldn't call her own plays, because if she could, she would have known not to go in there with a poster board with blowed up pictures pasted to it Talking about who is this hoe? Britt Edie is her name. Like, girl, you could have did that 100 ways. And that wasn't the way. 100 ways you could have did that. And that wasn't it. But now the same lady who got herself fired, y'all let her talk y'all into it. Don't worry, the truth gonna come out. The truth gonna come out. And why does Angela want to take food off Phaedra's table? I believe Kenya's behind it. Kenya got fired and she wanted Phaedra to get fired too. That's what I think. Oh, Terrell Staley, thank you so much, darling. I watched it today. I ain't put no heat in it yet. That's why it look a little rough. But it's clean. Look, you smell it? Oh, it's so fresh. Get y'all some Sacred. Your hair be smelling so fresh. Ooh, so clean. But yeah, that's what she did. Yep, Drew was being Angela lapdog. You could say that. Y'all kill me with this lapdog stuff. Please let that die. Leave that in last month. Because at this point, I don't care if I don't never hear that word again. Drew has worn that word out, and she only said it because she heard Kenya say it about Shamia back in the day. So she came back when it was Sheree and Fat Toon talking about lapdog. Remember, she brought that dog biscuit and threw it at that lady. She always throwing stuff at somebody. She gonna keep on somebody beat her tail. Now she back calling Shamia lapdog, everything lapdog. Leave that stuff alone. It sounds ridiculous. And this ain't nothing at you. I just thought, don't even start no trend with that. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. SFF said, I said that before. Kenya is a part of this mess, and I wouldn't be surprised if Candy ain't got nothing to do with this. Why y'all keep trying to put Candy in this? You didn't see them people going hard for Candy. They was going hard for Kenya. The very next scene, they come back. Drew and Angela was right at Britt for Kenya. Drew went out to eat with the lady talking about, well, did you sell it? The cat. She was doing that for Kenya. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got to get this straight. Girl, we know Drew part of it. We saw them sitting down with Angela with the people. Drew was the one that he was texting with, planning for him to come in there for Angela to go off and cuss him out and stuff. So we know Drew in it. Deborah said, I do absolutely believe Kenya got a hand in this dumbness. Another reason why I really can't with Kenya, and me either. She felt like Portia didn't stand by her after her and Portia teamed up to keep Marlo out. So she felt like Portia owed her. Portia didn't stand by her. Portia decided to go ahead and be friends with Britt anyway. Kenya probably wanted everybody to ice that girl out, and Portia didn't do it. Cynthia didn't do it. Shamia didn't do it. So then who was left? Who was left? Because I don't think she knew Kelly like that, but them two, absolutely. That's why she said, oh, ain't nobody called to check on me but Angela. And I believe Portia when she said she was on the phone with her. And I believe Portia when she said that Kenya had unslipped and told her somebody on the cast gave her some of that stuff she had. And I do believe it was Drew. Bianca says, Sharon, because she's miserable. Even if Kenya is behind this, only someone stupid would go through with this narrative, especially when the evidence hit the fan. I'm over Grangela. I'm done. Grangela? That's tough. I say Candy because it's still an issue with Phaedra. Yeah, but there's no evidence to it. Just because somebody don't like somebody don't mean they did nothing. There's no evidence, but there's too much evidence pointing at Kenya. You know my videos are still up. Just go find the one where I connect the dots for you. Ain't no dots connecting to Candy. I may not like Candy, but I'm not willing to lie on that lady or point no fingers at her. There's no evidence. There's nothing. There's not even circumstantial evidence pointing to Candy. It's just not. I don't like her, but I'm not willing to tell no stories on her. It's either something true or I see evidence or I don't. And I don't see no evidence pointing to Candy. None whatsoever. Hey, Queena. Thank you for being like number 85. Y'all know we try to keep it truthful over here as much as we can because we not going to be down to the June bug on my account. Rochelle, thank you for being 86. But yeah, so now she backpedaling, at least now, because a lot of us, I know I'm a lot of us, was sitting around waiting for her not to apologize so that Alex would go ahead and tell us who the man was in that picture that he wasn't showing us and drop the rest of them receipts, because that's what I was waiting on. I'm going to be honest. Some of y'all said it and I'm going to say it too. I didn't want her to try to clean it up or back out, apologize or nothing, because I wanted him to go and tell us who the man was in the picture. I wanted to get the rest of the receipts. And at least now we know why we haven't gotten them. Now we know why we haven't gotten them. And the nerve of her to be talking about a rookie mistake. That wasn't no rookie mistake, girl. That was calculated. You took your time and calculated the plot. This man ran up there and did all this dirt. And I could tell by the way you acting, talking about, I adore my husband. It's giving me your husband told you better clean it up too. Cause we already seen you run back and tell him everything, even when you in the wrong, you don't tell the truth. So I don't think for 1 minute, Angela, that when Alex said if you don't apologize and clean it up, I'm gonna release everything else. You know you ran the Charles. You ran the Charles, and Charles told you better clean that mess up. And that's why you did it. That's why you were sitting up there next to Claudia looking uncomfortable. Cause you didn't want to, but you had to. Angela, maybe one day you could be honest and tell us exactly why you act like you so scared of Charles. I'd like to know, since you put us all in your marriage and we didn't ask the video. Because I don't like being in nobody's marriage. Bianca say, right, I sure want to see the rest. I need her to mess up and say something stupid to piss him off so they can drop the real receipts. And me too. And me too. I'ma need that. I'ma need that. Oh, wow. I ain't gonna say nothing, though. Bump all that. Y'all know something that just happened. I'm gonna tell y'all because you know I don't hold nothing. Now tell me why my mama passed and this person that just sent me a program from their mama dying. Why are you sending me a program from your mama passing? Our mama passed and we all been knowing each other since we were children. I ain't heard nothing from the Negro. He ain't said my condolences, sorry for your loss, praying for you. Ain't said dog kiss my foot. Now his mammy done dropped dead. Now you up here sitting funeral programs. I ain't saying nothing. I looked at it so that way they could say they could see that it's been seen. And I'm not saying one word. Not one. And if I'm wrong, y'all welcome to tell me, but And you done ate at my mama house how many days? Bump you. Ronnie said, yep. She was talking to Claudia, talking about she didn't lie. Where the receipts? Okay. She ain't got no receipts. All she did was lie, went up there with pictures of people with Facebook profiles. Queen say, wow, I'm telling you, that's what happened. I ain't like that. I'm like, who exactly do you think you playing with? Bianca say, oh no, he could kick rocks. We don't do that type of mess around here. Thank you. When I say my mama done fed you, your mammy ain't never even fixed me a sandwich. I ain't never need your mammy, but you sure needed mine. And I ain't heard nothing from you. So it is what it is. Okay, listen, some people just, selfish. When they need you, you see them. When they don't, you don't. And now you going through something sending people, listen, hey, y'all don't be them kind of people, okay? Don't be them kind of people. Where you don't never be for, be there for other people, but you constantly looking for people to be there for you. Don't be them kind of people. Don't do that. This look like something Angela would do. Well, listen, y'all. This wasn't finna be no all night, but if it, in the words of Johnny Taylor, if it's all night, it's all right, but not tonight. This all we needed. We had to come up in here and address it. Hopefully, Angela don't give us no reason to come back about this no more. And hopefully no more mess don't pop off tonight, in which case I will see y'all tomorrow when we got to sit through the rest of this snooze fest they calls a reunion over the RHOA. Okay, B say that's disgusting. No, you don't do stuff like that. You don't. But people do. I ain't got nothing for it though. Not me. Well, listen, y'all. You know what time it is. If you didn't hit that like button on the way in, I'm going to need you to please hit the like button on the way out. The channel. Okay, subscribe if you haven't already, because we're happy to have you here and we appreciate you and we love you. I want to say a special thanks to Mo, who sent me a Cash App. A special thanks to DT for the super chat. Special thanks to Anna for the super chat. I want to say another happy birthday to our girl, Miss Gardner. Okay. And thank you all of you for hitting the like button. Thank you for sending bubbles. Thank y'all for commenting in the chat. If you shared the video, thank you for that. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching, and thank y'all for engaging in conversation. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, if you're not in Discord, make sure you try to get in there. Okay, because that way you'll know every time we go live as well. If YouTube don't send out notifications, Discord will. All right. So if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video, the membership link in the description box. Also in there, we got the link to my book, Little Girl, Big World, which is a survival guide for all of our little girls that are leaving home. Let's make sure our daughters are safe at all costs. Make sure y'all go and jump in Discord. Some guys will hit there that don't make it to the screen, and you just want to be there anyway. It's good to have support. Because I can't be there for everybody, but we can sure be there for each other, okay? Also in that description box, we have the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear and represent the royal family. We have the link for our Amazon storefront so we can all shop together. You shop for your house, I shop for mine. And the link to my Amazon storefront so that if you want to bless the girl with some trinkets and doodads, notebooks, pens, pencils, anything like that to help me to keep taking these good notes, that's all in there too. Okay, I appreciate all support. I appreciate y'all being here. So as always, be positive, be productive, make sure you encourage someone else, and more importantly, encourage yourself. And remember, in case nobody else says it to you, God loves you, I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later, okay? Bye. Terrence, thank you for the Cash App.